tray,
and hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray,
And hello my friends. Pumpkin
tray,
and hello my friends.
pumpkin tray.
And
Hello there, everyone. I'm finally. Sorry for taking so long. I was going to the bathroom. Hello there, Lag GT. If you guys are bored of Big Scary, then I could do something else. Maybe I should recommend some games for me, or if some of you guys have made any games in the past. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Maybe I'll plan fans games. I mean, that would be cool. I just play Big Scary because it's...
think that was like.
It feels so good to be back right now. Okay. Why am I wearing that hat? Yay. We're just gonna go into level 10 and then have fun because it's dark in there and these goggles are fun. Come on, controller. If you guys don't already know, I hate the level 10 monster. I thought I heard him. I literally thought I heard him for a sec. Mr. Monster. You see the pumpkins? Come to the pumpkins, my friend. Go to the pumpkins. My friend, go to the... Go! I didn't want you to actually do it. I know I said that, but I didn't want you to actually do it. I really didn't want you to actually do it. Here, it's time for the thing, yeah. Pumpkin tray, and got to all my friends. There he is. I can't move. Hi. Where? I can hear it through the thing. I can hear it through my... Actually, I should go up here. I haven't been up here in a long time. Like, hello there, Zach No Jam. If that's even how you pronounce that. Zach No Jam. However you pronounce it. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm just going up here to check this place out because I haven't been up here in forever. I don't know why the backrooms isn't considered like a game mode. Hello. Sorry, what do you mean by that? Oh, hi. What do you mean by I was just... I guess no one comes in here, so that's probably why he's standing still. Just let me notice. He's really loud, folks. I don't know why it's just standing there. It's the reason that I literally just said. Poor dude. My car blue, but my neck red. You mean like edit my videos? Cause I know how to edit them, and I already do. like level 12. Also, just so you know, if you want to join, it says the code in the corner. Oh. I instinctively turned my volume down. I assumed that. What? Oh. Well, I'm stuck in here forever. I instinctively turned my volume down because I thought I would get you broke the rules. Because you used to be in level 12. Hello there. Yeah? Why? Sure. Sure. I'm trying to get out of the level. Finally. There we go. My collar blue, but my neck is red. I'm working like a dog to keep my family fed. Ouch. Ouchie. Let me go to level 13, bro. Hello, eyeball. Big, scary, skibbity toilet girl. The prophecy is true, Hey, is that Billy Bob? Help me. Help me. What am I doing? I'm not even doing that. Where's the lobster? Where's the lobster creator hat? Where's the lobster creator hat? Also, it feels weird to have a circle, like a circle spawn area. Usually it would just be like look, it's a little thing. Every level has had that. It's never been a circle. So it feels weird. What the? Here, how glitchy does it get if I do? Bro, imagine in Forever when there's just like a million levels. Imagine trying to teleport back. Like, do you see how laggy that is? It's probably level 9, this Shrek bot thing.
It's me, Pumpkin the Pumpkin. I want some candy to eat
Oh,
and
the
I will
monsters
open the
refurbishment,
door
which is
for you.
good.
Oh, yeah. Find some candy for me.
Not sure where the Shrek bot is, and I want to figure it out. So I'm gonna figure it out. Also, I'm gonna figure out if I can see with the goggles. If I can see like really far. I know what they do, but I want to see if I glitch outside of level 2, if it'll do the thing. Or whatever, I don't know. Okay, so this guy's moving. Wait, did he get an animation update? I swear it looks different. My collar blue, but my neck is red. I'm working like a dog just to keep my family fed. And the girls. Okay, no, it in fact does not. Ow. It does not, ow. Okay. What? Okay, so that doesn't work, so I'm gonna have to use fog. So go to level 19. What are those? Where am I? Why can't I see so much random stuff? How much stuff could be up there? Why is there so much stuff up there? My heart blooming, my neck and red. I'm working like a dog to keep my family fed. Don't push me into the map, bro. My collar blue, my neck and red. I'm working like a dog to keep my family fed. My collar blue, my neck and red. Yay, I lived. Of course I lived. How would you not? I need to find a place that I can glitch out of where I won't fall into the void. 23. That's so far down. I feel like that wouldn't work. It does have an outside area though. My home, my neck and red. I'm working like I don't eat my family fed. What the? Oh yeah, the level 22 thing has that. I actually forgot. My home, my neck and red. I'm working like a dog to keep my family fed. Giving off handers and drinks and my movements. I see the spider. Well, I don't see any other monsters. And I'm not sure why. Because, you know, usually you'd be able to... Are those... Where are the level 17 dudes? Here, let's drop down. No! I hate you, level 25. 24. I hate 24. I hate the war levels 17 and 25. 24 are my least favorite. I know Shrek likes them, but I don't like them at all. You know, I really don't care anymore. I'm gonna glitch outside level 28. Could I can. My collar blue, my neck and red. You doggers. I think that guy actually killed someone, so I can't be thinking that. I think that guy's a bad person. My collar would have been blue. This is a big area. Wait. Oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing next. Sure, I have to go a lot closer then. I was close. I'm working like I don't do it again. Living up there around the mat that day. Da, da, da. Bro, that looks like such a cool level, bro. My collar blue, my neck is red. I'm working like a dog just to keep my family fed. What happens if I go into level 29? Oh, nothing. What? I don't think I'm supposed to spawn in there. What about level 27? What even is that? Oh. I keep forgetting that this is the backrooms level. I'm not sure why why am I in here? I'm definitely not supposed to be in there. What about 26? 26 is oh, forgot. Yeah, I'm in the content creator womb. What the heck? Okay, well, this is the first time I've actually been out here in a long time. I put my hand. What the heck? Mark. Come on. Mark. You can't be doing that. I do not want maybes because they leave me where you found me. So don't leave. My arm, my neck and red. I'm working like it all just to keep my family fed. My collar blue, my neck and red. Why is it slippery now? I thought that. What? Shrek, you removed the side of that? Don't you dare slide me off, bro. I worked really hard to get out here, and you're not taking that from me. I hate you! Why would you do this to me? I spent so much time trying to get there. You're just gonna take it away from me. Yeah, you're really just gonna do that? So that's... Hey, look, it's Shrek. Why is he up here, though? Okay. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Marcus. Marcus the Darkest. My heart blue, my neck and red. I'm working like a dog just to keep my family fed. Hey, there's this. That's what the space thing was. That's why I saw the space room. This thing is curved. It's curved. That's illegal. It's against the law. You can't have curve. You can't have it be curved. And also, why is this even back? I just thought about that. Why he took it away and then he brought it back. Who was that about? Huh. This place is goofy. Oh, he made the longest thing ever. I think I saw a video about... What the heck? Bro, this is scary. That's why it's called Big Show. Big Show? It's not all what it's called. I'd prefer if my controller would work instead of making me run. Don't they do? Don't so morning dirty. Don't. He go sleep. Please, stop! What the heck? hate my controllers. I'm not actually crying, I'm upset. Well, you know, I'm upset, but I'm not crying. I am upset though. Is anyone even joining, bro? Let me check. Bro, there's no people on. My column blue, my neck and red. I went locked down to get my family back. I don't know if I can do this, bro. I might just live stream Forsaken, bro. I'm bored. You know, I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna go on. I forgot my stupid voice thing. Hello? Is the imposter from Among Us? Is the Among Us imposter? Ah! Hello? Can it please let me play Forsaken though? I'm getting sick of everybody hoes. What? Oh, it's not gonna work, bro. I probably shouldn't show that. New tab, yay. Life is Roblox. I do not. It is. I have bad memory normally, and I'm also. I have bad memory, and I'm also just. There's a lot of. That would be a lot of people to remember. Because there's been a lot of people that. Look, I just go on here, I go over here, and then I. Here, it's the scratch thing. Look.
Pumpkin.
Tray. And
Gaga are all my friends.
It's right there. Look, I can do it, and then look, I can have the voice.
Pumpkin.
tray. And
Gaga are all my friends.
pumpkin. Tray.
And Gaga are all my friends. Pumpkin.
Tray.
It's fire rail. Ow. Please. I've tried to join so many times. My heart, my hand. I'm working like a dog to keep my family. I'm trying to play Forsaken and it's really not working. And it's making me mad. Why is it not working? My Roblox. Life is Roblox. Come on. Hey, by the way, join my Discord server. It's cool. Join it. I have it in my YouTube. It's in both my YouTube channels. Look. It's right here. And it's also in this one. Look. It's right here. Join it. It's cool. You get to know when I live stream. So you can join easier. Do it. Okay? Thank you. So you can join easy. Alright, back on topic. Oh yeah. Join the server. I do stuff. There's the picture. There's the memes, the art, the music, the pets, spam. I have absolutely no idea. There's just a bunch of stuff in here. Look. I say, yeah, you get it. Go join. I don't even care anymore. No, I'm in stream right now because I'm so mad. Bye. Pumpkin tray. I got to all my friends.